No, this is not an illusion. It is spring in Wisconsin. This is what we deal with up here. What's going on, guys? My name is Dan. I love hiking, I love backpacking, I love gear. If you guys like that stuff too, just consider subscribing to the channel. If you see me get knocked on the head with snow, please call an ambulance immediately because it is all melting off the trees right now. It snowed a ton yesterday out of nowhere in the middle of spring, and it is just melting like crazy off the trees. And I already got hit in the head one time pretty good, so if you guys see me like pass out and there's blood everywhere, I'm really sorry. This is not meant to be a violent video. I wanted to come out today just to kind of walk you through just some of the things that I do to cook out on the trail. I wanted to kind of walk you through my food bag, kind of show you what I got in there. I haven't really cleaned anything out from the last hike at all, but I just thought it'd be fun to kind of show you guys what I got. I've had a lot of questions from people asking me kind of what's in my food bag, what I've been using. And so I'm gonna set it up, I'm gonna walk you through my food bag, I'm gonna cook a little bit, and I might even have early lunch. So this is my food bag. This was sent to me by Devin from Backcountry Exposure. He made this himself. It's a pretty cool food bag, so you can't go out and get one of these on your own. It's a waterproof food bag. I'm not exactly sure what it's made of. I think it's X-Pack. Devin, I'm sure you'll probably tell me exactly what it is, but let me just open it up here. I've talked about my food kit in a separate video, so I'll link that video right up here for you guys so you can go check that out. And you can show you a little bit more in depth about the pot and everything that I use. This is all just from my last trip. And I really overpacked that trip because I brought my son, who's a super picky eater, and I just didn't want to not have enough food. So I got a bunch of stuff in here. I brought some Mountain House raspberry crumble, some other stuff in here that looks like maybe lasagna. I've got Mountain House chicken and rice. Looks like I got some Taco Bell fire sauce in here, maple and brown sugar. What else do I got? Ooh, spaghetti. And this is a half serving of spaghetti because I split it open. Another Mountain House raspberry crumble. We thought we were going to stay out 2 nights. We only ended up staying out 1 because the weather kind of... I'm telling you guys, I'm doing this for you. I am risking my life to show you what's in my food bag right now. In here I got some, let's see, we got some Starbucks coffee stuff in here. Let's see, it's the white chocolate mocha. I got some instant Folgers coffee. I got these Hawaiian Punch singles, this powdered drink mix that you could put in your bottle of water so you can kind of change up your water a little bit. Let's see what, oh, we got some cinnamon spice oatmeal. Got these Lara bars. If you eat Lara bars like at your house, these things are just nasty. But if you take them on the trail, you've hiked like 10 miles, they are the best things you've ever had in your life. So I don't know if you can see that, but it's a Lara bar. They're awesome. Looks like I got some old McDonald's butter in here from when we made our mac and cheese. Oh, here we go. Spam singles. You cannot go backpacking without Spam. It's not even allowed. Most national parks make you bring Spam. So make sure you bring your Spam. Oh, what else we got in here just in case? Oh, we got the Great Value imitation Nutri-Grain bars. And also a Snickers bar. And I also got this instant dry milk. I use that like if my son wants to have cereal, and we used it this time to make the mac and cheese, that kind of stuff. So this is really, really handy. I highly recommend you pick some of this stuff up, especially if you like to have like your cereal and stuff like that in the morning, you want some milk. So if I'm gonna cook this stuff for you guys, what am I hungry for? Let's do this. I'm gonna make this lasagna for you because I think it's important that people understand how Mountain House meals can be less expensive. You'll get the Mountain House meals, and they're usually 2, 2.5, 3 serving size bags. Is anybody else like this? You hike a 10, 15, 20 mile day. The end of the day, you just aren't hungry. Sometimes that happens to you, and I don't really understand why, but sometimes I just don't get hungry. So what I like to do is I split my Mountain House meals into 2 meals. So I'll take, like here's a good example. This isn't lasagna, but this is a raspberry crumble, and I opened it up and we split it in half. And here's the other half of a lasagna Mountain House. And what you gotta do, you gotta make sure that you use these freezer bags. They're the blue bags, they're the Ziploc bags, because if you use any other kind of bag and you pour water inside of it, it's gonna melt through and it's not gonna work for you. I'm just gonna walk you kind of through what I do when I'm out on the trail. Whoa, did you see that? Did you see that? Almost got nailed in the head again. I'm a stove canister kind of guy. I love these things. A lot of people don't like them because they say they're noisy. It's just so easy, so convenient. So I bring my gas can. What I like to do is I take my Soto Windmaster, and to me it's easier, watch this, to screw on the gas can by just holding your stove and twisting the can rather than twisting the stove. So you get that on there nice and tight. Always want to make sure it's off too, because if it's open, it'll start to leak as you screw it on. All I keep in my pot, I keep this Human Gear Duo. My camera's getting nailed by snow. I keep this Human Gear Duo. It's a spork, you know, it's a spoon, fork, all that good stuff. It just comes apart, snaps together, pretty cool. I keep these silicone hot lips. This just kind of goes on the side of your pot here, so it keeps your lips from getting burned. And then I also keep just a little piece of a cut-off kitchen sponge just to kind of clean up my pot if I need to. It was really handy when my son had mac and cheese. This pot's nice because it's got the markings in there. I'm not really sure if you can see that. And you know what? I might have some coffee too, so I'll just go ahead and pour that whole thing in there. That'll give me enough for my coffee, and it'll give me enough for just a quick little lunch. This Soto Windmaster is really, really nice because it's got a self-ignition on here, and it's also got this really, really nice regulator for the, I don't know if you can see that all, but it's already cooking. But it's also got this really, really nice regulator, so I can crank it up really good, or I can put it really, really low for a really, really nice simmer. Let's see, it's 10:08 and 44 seconds. So let's see how long it takes to boil this. So it is 10:10 and 15 seconds, and it is almost boiling. I mean, this Soto Windmaster just cooks really, really fast. That's what I really like about it. It's nice to have a lid on your pot too, because that kind of holds some of the heat in, and I really think it helps to boil faster. You can already hear it, listen to that. That's just the pot lid rattling. It's 10:10 and 52 seconds, and we are just about to a boil. There we go, look at that, a rolling boil. How cool is that? That was just over two and a half minutes. I love this pot because it's got this nice spout on the end of it, and it's just real easy to pour. You gotta obviously be careful. I don't want to pour too much in there because it can get soupy. Mountain House Meals will tell you to put like 2 cups of water in there. You really don't need 2 cups of water. You just need a little bit less. Otherwise it does get really, really nasty and soupy. And that's just it. You just mix it up like that. And this will need to sit for about 10 minutes or so. The directions say like 8 to 9 minutes. I usually give it an extra minute or 2 because I think it kind of helps it out. All right, so now I got that nice hot water here. And what I do is I like these little instant coffee packets. That's just how I have my coffee. And this is for like 8 ounces, but I like my coffee a little strong, so I'll throw usually 2 of these in here. That's it. That's all there is to it. Now you got some nice hot coffee. All right, it's been about 10 minutes, and you can see that that water got all nicely absorbed in there, and it is just now the perfect consistency. So I'm all ready to eat this. This Human Gear Duo spoon is really nice because I can get all the way down into the bag. What do you think of that? To me, these Mountain House meals, honestly, are just the way to go. They're really good. Sometimes I'll cook a little more extravagant, but I'm definitely not an outdoor chef. I know a lot of you guys are. If you are an outdoor chef, it'd be cool if you guys could post some of your recipes down in the comments. Love to have some people showing me what they like to cook, giving me some ideas. Maybe you can convince me to stop just eating Mountain House meals, but it might be hard to do. These are pretty good. All right, guys, I've had a lot of people asking me how I cook on the trail. Now you know. If you like this video, would you please hit that like button? Also, make sure you subscribe for more. Make sure you hit that bell notification, because if you don't, you'll never be able to see me eat lasagna on camera ever again. Come on. All right, we'll see you on the next one.